Hello, Word Pathfinder. Welcome once again. It's my pleasure. I'm so excited to be bringing you this edition of our character, ethics, and value campaign, The Secret of the Top 1%. And this week, we're looking at the leadership principle, inspiration. Leadership principle, what? Inspiration. Inspiration is so key in leadership because when you lack it, I'm sure many of us are aware of what is happening in our society today, in our nation, all over the nation. There's protests everywhere. The only reason is that people now generally lack inspiration. People can't see possibilities. People can't see hope. People can't dream again. There are no chances of their dream coming true. And what you see here is resistance, is anarchy. Okay, why? Because people are hopeless. What is inspiration? What does it mean to inspire? To inspire means to stimulate the minds and the spirit of a person. To inspire a person means that you are stimulating their minds, you are setting their minds and their spirit on fire so that they can be or they can aspire to be the best that they can be. They work towards their own only. Why? Because they can see possibility. How do you inspire? You inspire by presenting possibilities and dreams that can become a reality. When people see possibilities, where people dream of a better future, and they can see that can become a reality, what happens? They are inspired. This will encourage them to pursue those dreams, okay? For what? For their own future, okay? So they can see possibilities. They see that what they can become. They see what could be, okay? And they see that can be possible. What happens? They take responsibility to pursue and to be the best they can be. Therefore, inspiration comes from having dreams. Today we talk about the American dreams. Why do we talk about the American dream? An average American, it doesn't matter your background, okay? If you do what is required of you, okay, you can become whoever you want to be. Today in Nigeria, it's not like that. You wake up in the morning, it looks like everything is working against you. Why is it so? Okay, because the leadership of this nation at all levels have not created the environment that cause people to be inspired. So how do we foster inspiration? We foster inspiration when we create an environment where minds can dream and work free. When we have an environment where the mind of a man can work freely, okay, and can dream, what happens? You are created an environment that can inspire people. So how do we do this? Okay, we do this by leading instead of driving people. That's the role of leadership. Okay, creating that environment is the role of leadership. So how do we achieve this? We achieve this by leading people instead of driving them. What is the difference between leading people and driving people? When you lead people, you lead by influence. Okay, you lead by example. You become a role model. People on their own want to be like you. You touch their heart before you ask for their hand. So this is influence. When you lead by influence as against leading by rules, okay, and the consequences of breaking rules, okay, or without the interest of the people at heart, what are you going to have? You're going to have a very poor leadership, okay? So this is why is this important. If people are led rather than driven, okay, they will be what? Motivated. And from where? From within. The motivation will come from within. And they will not need to be managed. They will not need to be micromanaged. They will not need to be controlled by rules and laws. Why? Okay, they are motivated from inside. Why? Because they are led rather than driven. They are influenced, and it's on their own volition they are deciding to do what they want, what they're determined to do. This is very important. It's important in our businesses. It's important in our organization. It's even important in our family and society alike. If we provide incentive, okay, or dreams within the framework of people achieving their personal goals and ambition, what happens? We also benefit, okay, our goals and our own ambition benefit. So you can imagine, okay, if you set an environment where people can pursue their dreams, in the process, what happens? Your own dream, your own ambition, will benefit. I usually tell people, okay, loyalty has never been the function of the followers. Loyalty has always been the function of the leader. The leader is responsible for loyalty. I tell you this, how does leaders create loyalty? If, a leader is able to cause his followers, so that they can see their dream, they can see their future in what the leader is doing, what happened, the followers will be dedicated to the leaders. It doesn't matter, whether you are paid so much or you are paid so little. But if they can't find their future in what you're doing, what happens? It doesn't matter how much you pay them, they're not going to stay. So our intent for inspiring others, we always have to be, for first and foremost for their benefit as well as for our own benefit. Otherwise, what happens? The whole relationship will be seen as unfair and it will boomerang against us. Like we see now, that the people are protecting is boomeranging right now. Why? Because leadership has always been for the interest of the leaders rather than the led. So when you want to inspire people, it must first be for their benefit and not just for your own benefit. It has to be for mutual benefit. So note also that fear can be a motivator. Yes, you can motivate by fear. But if we control people by fear only, what happens? We become poor leaders. So what do I mean by motivating people by fear? Good leaders understand the importance of rules. There's a place of rule. They know that there's a place of rule. They also know that there's a place of the fear of the consequences of violating rule. But they understand also that when you lead by laws and rules alone, what happens? It generates resistance. So it's the ability for them to manage this. For good leaders, leading by consequences of rules only come last after they've explored the option of actually trying to influence and they're not getting results. So they don't use, fear as motivation all the time. If people listen to this, if we lead only by laws, sooner or later there will be rebellion. I take that again. If we lead only by laws, sooner or later there will be what? Rebellion. If people have no dreams, if people cannot see opportunities, if people cannot see possibilities, if people lose hope, what is going to happen? When they lose hope, they get angry and they feel unfulfilled, which may turn into hopelessness and even cause some to commit suicide. Or on the other hand, they become rebellious. The reason we have this current riot or protesting in Nigeria is because people no longer see hope. People no longer can dream. No opportunities, no possibilities, no hope. And what happened? People become despondent. And that's the case we find ourselves here. As long as there is hope, what happens? People will keep moving. They will keep going. That is why leaders are cultivators of hope, to get people to keep going. Leaders are what? Cultivation of hope. And they do that by doing what? By inspiring people. Hope comes from seeing possibilities. Hope comes from seeing what? Possibilities. And possibility comes from active and creative mind. So leaders must always create a kind of environment where the people become creative. In order to develop a long-lasting, successful businesses, family, society, we must design a system that gives everyone personal dream, opportunity, and hope. Success can only come in a team, in a group, in a business, in a family, in a society, where we create the environment, lasting success, where we design the kind of system where everyone have personal dreams, they have opportunity, and they have hope. This is lacking today in our nation, and we can see the consequences of this deficiency. Why is this so? We are all made to have ideas and be creative, to calculate, to analyze situation, and be able to decide ourselves. When you take this power off people, what happens? They can't see hope. They can't see a better future. And what you have is what we have here today. So when leaders try to stifle creativity, what happens? Sooner or later, the people, we analyze this unfairness, and break away from the control of unfairness. So right now, what you see is that people are trying to break away from the control of, unfairness. We cannot stifle individuality forever. Everyone is created, to pursue their dream and see hope and see possibilities and own their dream and be able to thrive in the environment they find themselves. When you stifle this, what happens? The people are going to react to go out of the control of that unfair situation. This sounds okay. So the idea was, right? I mean, very important. We understand that. I hope I'm trying to. So what is the benefit of being an inspirational leader? Because of our time. What is the benefit of becoming an inspirational leader? Okay. 1. Inspirational leaders encourage creativity. By doing so, what happens? They create an inspirational environment that benefits everyone. An inspirational leader, okay, what? Creates, encourage what? Creativity. By doing so, what do? They create the environment where everyone benefits. 2, people who are inspired see a better future for themselves. So, leaders that, that inspire others, get people to see a better future for themselves. And when there's clarity of a better future, okay, you can't stop people who have clarity of a better future. 3, when we inspire our people, okay, we see different gifts and talent emerge, okay, because people have different gifts and talent, enriching the whole. So you find out that in a creative environment, people have, the opportunity to exhibit, to explore, and develop their own talent. So you see different talents, different gifts emerges, and what happens? Collectively, everybody, benefit. 4, no one is the same. When we inspire each one to develop their individual talent, then together we reach a level that is not possible for anyone to achieve alone. So when people are inspired that they can develop their own talent, what happens? Collectively, as a team, as a society, as a family, we reach a level that is not possible for an individual to reach alone. 5, when people are inspired to reach a common goal, the control and micromanaging will no longer be necessary. Why is this so? Okay, because within a team, what happens? People become self-motivated and they need less management, less control. Why? Because the motivation now is coming from within. Why? Because they are inspired. So what are the steps that we need to follow to live an inspiring life and become, and inspire others? To become the leaders that inspire others. 1, you need to have a vision. Write down your vision. Very, very, very important. Keep the vision simple. Okay, include specific group of people that must benefit from that vision. Vision is no vision except it benefits others. If it's about you, it is not a vision. 2, share your vision with others. Make sure everyone who depends on you or your organization or your team knows what your vision is. They clearly understand the vision. Then 3, live your vision. Okay, the whole essence of life is to live your vision. I tell people, you cannot expect, okay, people that are following you to be doing 30%, commitment when your commitment is just 50%. If you want people to be doing 30% commitment, your own commitment must be 100%. Before you know, you begin to influence them to grow their own commitment. So you must live your own vision. Express your dream in what you do and what you want to achieve. It must be about where you are going, about what is possible, and people must see it, people must feel it, people must be motivated by it, to want to live the kind of life that you are living. 4, give incentive. This is very important. The greatest incentive that you can give others is to help them become what they can be, is to help them see their dream and pursue their own dream. So whatever your vision is, for people who are the vision helper, they must be able to see their own future in your vision. Very important. Good leaders offer excellent incentive to help others achieve their own dream. If you're a good leader, you will offer incentive so that people that are working with you will be able to achieve their own. This will cause people to be more self-motivated and need less direction. So you don't need to begin to manage people, direct them, if you give them, okay, the opportunity to become the best that they can be. Then 6, fight for it. Overcomers never surrender. So you need to fight for your dream. Those who surrender never become. In fact, in the process of trying to fight and pursue your dream with all your heart, what happens? You become a model that is influencing a large number of people. As I close, it's important to know that effective leaders use incentive and dream planting for motivation. So you plant dreams in the heart of people. When you do that, what happens? You become a very effective leader. Motivation by fear is usually part of leadership, but that should be your last resort. What do you think of people, okay, who make you become aware of the negative consequences of the way you are living? If people make you understand that the way you are going will take you to your destination, what happens? That's the kind of fear, okay, that is important. When we make you see that if you continue like this, you are not going to end well. And if that fear causes you to take the right decision, that's the kind of leadership or motivation by fear that I will practice. Not the one that tells you this is the consequences of violating this law. What you do is that when you rule you stiffen people's mind, people's creativity, people's dream, and people will not be able to try their hands on things. And what happens? People don't see hope. And before you know it, what happens? Resistance will come in. Focusing on incentive and dream planting creates a powerful force within the team. Be it a team in your business, be it a team in your family, be it a team of employees. When you form the habit of planting dream in the heart of people, before you know it, what happens? You create an explosive team that is creating results beyond what you can ever imagine. Make up your mind to become the leader that lives an inspired life and inspire others. And as you do so, you're going to find out that the world around you will become the best. Why? Because people will become the best that they can be. I hope this was useful. If you find it useful, please leave your comments. And if you think that this will benefit your circle of influence, I want you to share it. And more importantly, please kindly subscribe in our YouTube channel. And I'll see you next week. Thank you, and God bless you.